Are you new to the world of shipping and logistics? If so, you might have encountered the term packing slip and wondered what it really means. Don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, understanding packing slips is a fantastic starting point for anyone looking to improve their shipping operations. So let's dive right in. First, let's define what a packing slip is. A packing slip is essentially a document that accompanies a shipment of goods. It provides a detailed account of what's inside that package you just received or are about to send out. Think of it as the behind the scenes checklist that helps both the sender and the recipient keep track of what's being shipped. It typically includes crucial information such as the names and addresses of both the sender and recipient, a description of the items being shipped, the quantities of each item, and any other relevant details like order numbers or SKU numbers. Now, why is this document so important? Well, for the sender, a packing slip serves as a shipment record. It helps them keep track of what they've sent out and when. This is particularly useful for inventory management, as it allows businesses to accurately record what they have in stock and what has been shipped to customers. And let's be honest, nobody wants to deal with the headache of a missing item or a shipment mix-up, right? On the flip side, for the recipient, a packing slip is like a treasure map. It provides vital information about what's included in the shipment. This is especially handy when receiving large or complex orders, as it allows the recipient to verify that they've received everything they ordered. Imagine ordering a bunch of items only to find out later that something was missing. A packing slip helps prevent that disappointment. So, where did the term packing slip even come from? While the exact origin is a bit murky, it likely emerged during the early days of commercial trade and shipping when handwritten lists or manifests were used to document shipment contents. Over time, these informal lists evolved into the more standardized and formalized packing slips we use today. Fast forward to now, and packing slips are an integral part of various industries, including retail, e-commerce, manufacturing, and distribution. In today's fast-paced world, packing slips are typically generated using software or digital tools. This not only speeds up the process, but also increases accuracy compared to those old handwritten lists. Many modern packing slips come equipped with barcodes or tracking information that can be scanned as the shipment moves through the supply chain. Talk about efficiency. But packing slips aren't just about documenting the contents of a shipment. They can also serve multiple purposes. For instance, they might include instructions for the recipient on how to handle the shipped items or provide additional information about the products. Some businesses even use packing slips as a marketing tool, incorporating branding or promotional messages to enhance customer engagement. Now, let's talk about how packing slips relate to accounting. In the world of business, packing slips play a crucial role in inventory management and cost accounting. They provide a detailed record of the goods being shipped or received, which is essential for accurately tracking inventory and calculating the cost of goods sold. When goods are received, the packing slip records what was received and in what quantities. This information is then used to update the inventory records, allowing businesses to keep tabs on what they have in stock and what needs to be reordered. Similarly, when goods are shipped, the packing slip documents what was sent out, ensuring that the right products reach the customers. This is vital for maintaining accurate financial records and ensuring profitability. Let's take a look at some real-world examples of packing slips in action. Imagine a small online retail store called ABC Clothing. When a customer places an order online, the store generates a packing slip that includes the order details, such as the customer's name, shipping address, and the items ordered. Once the order is processed, the packing slip is printed and placed inside the package along with the clothing items. When the package arrives at the customer's doorstep, they can check the packing slip to confirm that they received the correct items. This process not only helps ABC Clothing manage its inventory, but also enhances the customer experience. Now, consider another example, a small online store called Fancy Feline, which sells handmade cat toys. When they receive an order for a catnip-filled mouse toy, a scratching post, and a personalized collar, they create a packing slip to ensure all items are included and in good condition before shipping. The packing slip clearly lists each item, its quantity, and a brief description. This allows the customer to verify they received everything they ordered, and it helps the store keep track of its inventory. Lastly, let's look at a manufacturing company, ABC Manufacturing, which produces custom-made machine parts. When they receive an order, they generate a detailed packing slip that includes the customer's name, shipping address, and specifics about the parts being shipped. This packing slip serves as a reference for both the supplier and the customer, ensuring that the correct parts are shipped and received. So, what should you include on a packing slip? Well, there are a few key elements that are essential. First, you need sender information, which includes the sender's name, address, contact details, and any relevant order or reference numbers. Next, you'll want recipient information, which should include the recipient's name, address, and contact details. Then comes the item details. This is where you list the items in the shipment, including their names, descriptions, quantities, and any relevant item numbers or codes. Don't forget the order details, which should include the order number, date, and any relevant customer information. Pricing details are also important, so make sure to include each item's price and any applicable taxes or shipping fees. Lastly, depending on the shipment, you might want to include special instructions or promotional materials. Now, who is responsible for creating and distributing packing slips in a business? Typically, this task falls on the shipping department or logistics team. They are the ones who ensure that goods are packed, labeled, and shipped correctly. Sometimes, other departments like sales or customer service may generate packing slips for orders placed directly by customers. Regardless of who creates them, accuracy is key. When it comes to placing the packing slip within a package, you have a few options. One common approach is to place the packing slip on top of the items inside the package. This makes it easily visible for the recipient when they open it. Alternatively, you could place the packing slip in a clear plastic envelope attached to the outside of the package. This is especially useful for larger shipments. Another option is to use a shipping label pouch, which can hold the packing slip and keep it accessible. Now, let's clarify the difference between a packing slip and an invoice. While both documents are essential in shipping and receiving goods, they serve different purposes. A packing slip is primarily for the recipient to verify what they've received, while an invoice is a document sent by the seller to request payment. Invoices include pricing information, payment terms, and are considered legal documents, whereas packing slips are not. Many different businesses use packing slips in their operations. E-commerce businesses, retailers, manufacturers, wholesale distributors, logistics companies, and even medical and pharmaceutical companies rely on packing slips to keep their shipping processes organized and efficient. So when should you include a packing slip in a shipment? Generally, you should include one whenever you're shipping goods to customers or other businesses, especially for large or complex orders. If you're shipping internationally or hazardous materials, packing slips are crucial for ensuring compliance with regulations. However, creating packing slips isn't without its challenges. Common mistakes to avoid include inaccurate or incomplete information, missing items, incorrect quantities, inconsistent item description, poor formatting, and failing to include necessary information or special instructions. To avoid these pitfalls, double-check everything before finalizing the packing slip and ensure it's clear and easy to read. Finally, let's touch on how packing slips are evolving with advancements in technology and e-commerce. With the rise of electronic packing slips, businesses can generate and send these documents digitally, reducing paper waste and streamlining operations. Integration with inventory management systems allows for real-time tracking of product, while automated data entry systems help reduce errors and save time. Mobile accessibility means you can keep track of shipments from anywhere, and barcoding technology improves accuracy and efficiency. Customization options allow businesses to add branding elements to packing slips, and internationalization ensures compliance with global regulations. To wrap it all up, packing slips are essential documents in shipping and logistics. They provide vital information about the contents of a shipment and serve as a record for both senders and recipients. By following best practices for creating and distributing packing slips, businesses can streamline their shipping operations and avoid common mistakes. As technology continues to advance, packing slips will only become more efficient, making them a crucial part of successful shipping operations. Whether you're just starting or have been in the business for a while, understanding the role of packing slips is vital for your success. So let's embrace this important document and make our shipping processes smoother and more efficient.